Hello everybody, and welcome back. Aerthos here, recording a Let's Play of XCOM 2. Those of you who had trouble hearing me during the first episode, hopefully it's a lot easier this time. Played with the audio settings a little bit. We'll actually have a really good microphone for the next episode, but my place is still kind of a mess, still unboxing stuff. So we're just using what we have available right now. So played with the settings, so hopefully it's a lot easier to hear me this time through. So again, we're doing a Iron Man campaign on Commander, using all of the Long War DLC, all the Long War mods, all of the DLC options, number of cosmetic enhancements, and most important for my playthrough is I actually have not used the Long War Alien Pack, which adds some new aliens, some new variability to the enemies you'll fight. That I have not used before. I haven't really looked at it beyond it seeing, hey, you added some new stuff. So I haven't seen any of that, so that'll be exciting and probably on some level a little terrifying because I have no idea what I'm looking at. So, as we left off, we were getting ready to take on our first guerrilla op. We're looking to take an engineer, which would be nice. Should be fairly easy. It is a protect the device, which is one of my favorite ops because it's not really time sensitive. I mean, it's sort of, you can't let them do too much damage to it, but it's pretty straightforward as it is. Nothing real crazy with our group. We've got our one specialist that will give a first aid kit to. Got a flashbang on the rookie because flashbangs are amazing. And then 2 frags on our other 2. One person is wounded, so we've got 3 squaddies and then the 1 rookie. So we'll just launch into it and make it happen.
Sky Ranger deployed. In position to drop.
I did like that with, I don't know which one of the DLCs it was. I think it was with the Shen's last gift. They did hotfix some of the load times, so it loads a lot faster. I used to sit on these load screens in the Sky Ranger for like 5 minutes at a time, and they've since updated that, so it's only a couple minutes, which is really nice. It's still kind of a long load after a mission, but I feel that's slightly more acceptable because by the time the mission's done, you want to go grab a drink or something to eat because you're a little stressed out from that mission. So I'm okay with that long load time. Coming back. Going into the mission, I just want to hop in, get into the thick of things, kill some aliens, call it a day.
Hostile forces are already moving to destroy the data tap installed nearby. We need to lock down the area and secure the device at all costs.
And of course, the device, whether you're protecting it or trying to destroy it, is always inside a building, which is kind of infuriating.
Roger that.
But we do start from stealth, so I suppose there is that.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
Definitely going to prioritize a nanoscale vest at some point for our specialist because Jason here has 3 health, which is horrifying. No pun intended. Maybe a little bit. Small pun.
Although they bear some resemblance to the sectoids first encountered during the invasion, their genetic structure now includes human DNA. They are stronger than ever, with an even greater psionic potential. So, you gonna bark all day? I'm on it.
Alright, let's see where they... Oh, okay. Interesting. I'm not used to seeing them patrol away from me and further into cover. That's a little unusual.
Heading there now.
Okay, we still have an eye on it here, so let's see if we can pull them out
Maybe.
into a nice little ambush.
Watch.
Thinking.
I'm on the move.
This will break our cover with the civilians here. That'll activate this pod, and they should run to grab cover from this guy. So if they're grabbing cover from this position, we might get one or both of them to run back over this way, right into direct line of sight with almost no cover. So here we go.
We do things on my time. All right, let's get this over.
Yep, there goes the trooper.
Kill confirmed.
Nice. Not really great odds anywhere around that. But we do have suppression, so let's use that suppression.
Stay put.
Let's make sure that he can't hit anything. We're going to take that 29%. Why not? And there's an overwatch, because he'll probably move. But he moves further away and we don't kill him. Nice.
Yep, just like old times.
And I know he's just on the other side of that building, so how far ahead do we want to run?
Heading to that location. We've got Advent here.
Whoa, what's that little dude? What is that? I have not seen that before. That I'm on my second mission and I'm already seeing new stuff? What?
Moving to position.
Wild. Surveillance drone. Okay, so is this like an Advent version of the drones from Enemy Unknown? Kind of cool. He's got 2 points of armor. Holy crap. Okay, so not screwing around, apparently.
Moving to position.
On the plus side, it is an early mechanized unit, so
Making new
let's
friends.
see if we can at least shut it down. I have one less thing to worry about in the moment. Yeah, shut that thing down. Ooh, that was close. That was close. When it starts moving slow, I get a little scared. It's all right.
I'm in.
The more I've played XCOM 2, the more I've accepted that while the takeover is really nice, just that for sure stun, even if it's only like 40% chance or 60% chance that you fail the takeover, that 100% stun when you get to the higher levels is so huge, it doesn't matter. I'm not in a happy place.
Overwatch.
Excuse me. Still working over that cough. I'm not sure if it's cold or pneumonia or infection. Who knows? Who cares? It's the aliens working. I'm not going to take part in it. Yeah, we're just gonna Overwatch them both. I think that's just the safest option, really. Because it'll either remove cover for this next turn, or will actually hit, and it'll make the target easier to take out this next turn.
They're all over me.
Apparently I did miss that
On my way.
I was going to be running out of ammo. It's unfortunate. Well, at least get better cover.
It's killing time.
Because one of the things I did really like about XCOM 2 coming from Enemy Within is there's a significantly observable difference between half cover and full cover. Normally you didn't kind of see that huge degree of variance unless you played the Long War mod for Enemy Within. But full cover is a very big deal. You always want full cover. So I make a point of whenever I have the chance, I get full cover. Makes sense, right? Yeah, no luck. Yeah. It was at 25%. We were kind of going on a long shot. It's alright.
On my way.
I really don't want to move Jason into combat, because he will just get boned.
Armor still holding.
Alright, little surveillance drone is awake again.
I think I'm bleeding.
Yeah.
Need to find some new cover.
It's kind of weird.
Grenade out.
Speaking of Enemy Within, I don't have Valen telling me not to blow stuff up, so I'm very happy to blow stuff up when given the option.
Negative damage.
I'm gonna bet that Brandon's got the better shot. 57. Oh, he doesn't actually. Okay, cool. Really want to try and spread out those early promotions as much as I can.
Take guys will love this.
And then we'll reload.
Full on 'em.
And that sectoid hasn't come back. It's interesting because it feels like these are the only two pods because there haven't been any shots fired on the device that I'm supposed to protect, which is kind of unusual.
Heading there now. Objective located. Menace 1-5, we've got a line on the target. Move to protect that gear at all costs.
Hate to break it to you, Central, the gear's kind of protecting itself. I'm not really paying attention to it.
On Overwatch.
Oh, there's the other pod.
About damn time. Trigger fingers all itchy. Confirmed. Advent troops here.
Alright. Activate the pod. There we go. Pull them out, get some Overwatch shots. Not as much as I was hoping for, honestly. I was hoping for a little more than 3 points, but no, we'll take it. We do also have 2 sectoids in there, so I think the best job for Stuart is to take cover, and he's going to throw that flashbang.
Need a light.
Because then that'll screw up the aim on both of those guys. And for this low-level group, it also means that I don't have to worry about any of that really annoying psionics use just yet. No zombies, no mind control, no panic. None of that. You have garbage to hit all over. Does this oppression benefit us on anybody? Not really. So let's just take our 44%, hope for the best. Hey, hey, alright. Good shot.
Care of.
That's right, you're just hurrying. You have no idea which way's up. Honestly, I'm okay with that. There's no... I don't get less points for the device taking some damage. Shoot that thing all you want. Also means at least one of them puts himself in flank, which is great.
Enemy down. Toss me some ammo. You don't have to tell me twice. Whatever it takes.
I'm gonna just open up the wall. We already got our loot drop, so really no reason not to.
It's down. Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure. Status confirmed. Mission
Boom.
accomplished.
Go team only had the 1 wounded soldier. It's a good way to start the campaign. As few wounds as possible. We're probably going to have a fairly large roster, but you got to have that good core of 4 to 5 guys to start things off with. So nice to know that we did that well. Jason and Tychus, power couple. Very cool, very cool. Although for the made most attacks, it must not count Overwatch shots, and it must count the hacking as an attack. Because I think Jason only shot twice. 3 times? Not that many times. Because he's squishy, so he kept him away from danger. I don't know.
Excellent work, Commander. Your efforts in the field have certainly encouraged the crew.
3 promotions? Good, good. Since he's gonna stay away, we might as well make him a medic. At least then he can be useful when he's hiding. Ricky turns into a sharpshooter. Excellent. Gunner, I'm always torn on because Shredder is stupidly useful. I mean, arguably this is the best option. However, Gunners also have notoriously garbage aim. So the hollow targeting is really useful because you don't have to hit for the hollow targeting to trigger. So it'd be like, hey, I know I'm going to miss this guy because I have a 10% chance, but it's going to give everybody else plus 15 aim, which is really, really useful. I think we're going to go with Shredder just because I don't know what all I'm gonna see with this alien pack. And we already saw one guy. We already saw the drone that looks pretty weak. It only had 3 health, but it had 2 armor, which is kind of ridiculous. Because I don't have any way of dealing with armor other than frag grenades. So we'll add that to our mix. Got a stock, which is nice. Some corpses. Oh, yeah. Drone wreck. Huh. Interesting stuff. Uh-oh. Look out.
Hello, Commander.
The mysterious man. He's telling you what to do.
No more. Its member.
Objective added.
Yeah, I get it, mysterious man. There are things to do to save the world.
Looks like we've got our work cut out for us, Commander. You have done an outstanding job leading the Resistance, Commander.
Now that we have more staff on the engineering team, we can start clearing out space for new facilities, Commander.
Yeah, we've got an engineer, which is
Looking for more recruits.
really the
We'll
important
need
thing. So
them
let's
to staff
see.
the facilities once they're built.
52 supplies and 11 alloys. 21 supplies. What's the time on both
So
of
far, I
these?
haven't seen anything critical among the alien components left over in this area.
20 days.
If we clean this stuff out, we could probably use this space for a new facility. Excavation is underway, Commander.
5
But
days.
it's going to take some
Well,
time
we're going to
to
clear that
get
then.
stuff done.
Because that's 5 days. Versus 20. And we don't have extra engineers, so. Clear the top. And this is as we start up here. That's way down there. Ugh. Painful. You might even say brutal. Good troops, who do we got again? Alright, so we got our gunner, Mega Man. He's wounded for a while. Sanchez, our shinobi, should hopefully 6 days. She'll be healed up by the time of our next operation. We'll find out.
Local Resistance forces in the area can get you into the site, but you will need to make contact with their network first. This is only the beginning, Commander. Your leadership will be a beacon to our people across the globe.
Commander, you're not gonna believe this. We just picked up a signal from an emergency locator beacon. It's definitely one of ours, from the original invasion.
Oh, I believe it.
Sounds crazy.
And we're going to check it out because
Some of our people could
I want
still
some
be-
free
I think we owe it to them to find out.
badass weapons that we can distribute among our troops. I feel like the first black site is kind of how everybody gauges their campaign. In my experience, I haven't tried going after it until I get magnetic weapons. It feels a little hairy. That also gives me the chance to get at least one squad upgrade too, which helps a ton.
The admin officers have clearly been modified to allow for their subordinates to receive new
Right.
orders. Psionic
Warfare Center is big.
planted chip is the key.
And the sectoid autopsy is really nice because we get that mind shield. None of those are options. I don't really need a skulljack just yet, so we're gonna hold off on that autopsy. And we'll just start the resistance communications.
Valuable applications stemming from this technology.
Because we don't really get anything else out of that, do we?
As soon as the research is complete.
I mean, magnetic weapons will open up a bunch of stuff, but that's going to take forever because we have no scientists. Sectoid we can't do yet. Yeah, I mean, the officer we don't really have enough to do anything with, so yeah, comms makes the most sense.
From my own experience,
Yay, debris cleared. Don't think we're gonna build a power relay there just yet. But we can check on clearing these other 2 rooms. Just supplies, so no alloys in either one. What do we get for time on both? 5 days again. Yeah, we'll go ahead and clear that. It's an easy 5.
Although we have allies scattered in cities throughout the globe who are willing to share their knowledge of
Ooh,
Advent's
there we go.
operations, the aliens are actively pursuing them. It will be up to
So
you
we've got a
to
council
ensure the
mission.
safety of our
Looks like it's
operatives.
back in Portland, D.C. Well, Portland, D.C. What am I talking about? Portland or Seattle, somewhere kind of along that western corridor there. Extracting a VIP. Always a little tricky. But we get a scientist, which is going to be huge. The intel is, at this point, really just icing on the cake. We don't care that much about intel yet. But that scientist is a big deal.
Setting course for Sector 9, Western United States.
And as much as I'd like to ignore it, I don't have any good reason to ignore it. So let's see who we're taking. You know, I can build a nanoscale vest, but Jason can't wear it yet because we don't have plated armor, so that's kind of useless. I don't think I'm going to get any use out of smoke grenades just yet because my crew is so small. So I don't think it's going to see the kind of utility it needs. But Sanchez is back, which is huge. I actually really like having at least one melee user on the VIP missions. Being able to move up and take out a sectoid or a trooper who's just happens to be in really good cover and you can't get a good shot on, being able to run and just cut him down is huge. So she's definitely staying in. She's also got the most health. How do you manage that? Pretty good aim and everything too. I think. Actually, let's hook her up with a shotgun. We've got an advanced repeater and a stock. I'm not gonna do anything to Stewart's rifle because I don't know if we're gonna keep him as an actual sniper or if he's gonna be more of a gunslinger type sharpshooter. So we're not gonna modify his weapon yet. You have to just go raw. Tigers we can probably do something with. He's got light him up, so he's shooting all the time. Do you give him the repeater? Yeah, I mean, he's shooting often enough. You gotta roll that 10% once in a while. That'll give him a little something. Yeah. So, that'll be the crew we roll with for our first council mission. And we'll do that next episode. If you have any ideas on new characters you want to submit to the character pool, or for when they die, memorials that we can put on their tombstones, let me know in the comments. We'll see you guys next time.